My grandfather. That's the gun I used. And ultimately, ballistics were matched, and we did confirm that was the weapon that was used to murder Darlene.
Brian said he killed Darlene to be with Michelle.
He was not happy with the fact that Darlene did not allow him to date Michelle. He expressed his anger toward Darlene. It was because of her that he was not going to be able to marry her, and that he and Michelle actually discussed killing her.
Skip as needed. And you thought by removing Darlene, you could try to help her out with that?
This was definitely news to us. When Brian mentioned that Michelle was the one involved in helping him plan this murder, I didn't think she was the one capable of that. Your average 15-year-old is going to get mad at their mom or dad if they interject on a relationship they don't agree with. But your average 15-year-old is not going to conspire to kill their mother. Brian stated that Michelle professed her love for him, and that once Darlene was out of the picture, they would be able to get married and start a family. Brian stated that Michelle was the one who gave Brian Darlene's schedule and was the one who made it a point to have it done while Michelle was not home, to do it while Darlene was home alone, so that no one would look at Michelle or suspect her.
So that morning of the homicide, Brian rode his bike from the city of Cypress to Santa Ana. And in the backpack that he carried with him, he had black clothing, black gloves, and a weapon.
There he waited until Darlene left with Michelle, and then he changed his clothes into the dark clothing, which included a black mask, full face mask. Michelle told him that the mail slot was designed too close to the door lock, and he could stick his arm through there and unlock the door and gain entry into the house. So Darlene eventually comes home with her 5-year-old daughter.
When Darlene started cooking in the kitchen, he came around the corner and shot her 3 times from behind.
She was dead then?
No, she had like was like breathing type thing.
She's doing kind of like a gurgle sound.
The gurgling sound was really bothering him. It was, I believe he said, getting on his nerves.
Brian then sees a butcher block containing some knives, and he removes one of the big knives and stabs Darlene in the back of the neck.
But when you stab somebody with a big butcher knife down like that, there's no hilt on a kitchen knife. And so when you hit bone and muscle like he did in Darlene, there's resistance on the knife and your hand's gonna slide down.